everyone, Stu Pollard here at the Woodford Reserve Distillery in Versailles, Kentucky. Very excited today to be bringing you the first ever Louisville Film Society private barrel selection, courtesy of Woodford Reserve. So let's get rolling. Chris Morris, Woodford's master distiller for 20 years, a true legend of the bourbon industry, was our personal host.
I've never met a master distiller before. He was just full of information, open to questions.
So we acquired the distillery in 1941. We made grain alcohol for the war effort.
To have Chris as the MC, how great is that?
So we go inside the distillery, every piece of equipment we put in. And that allowed us to make Woodford Reserve special.
We have a live strain of yeast, which is becoming very rare today. So we grow the unique Woodford Reserve strain of yeast. It grows 365 days a year. It's always kept alive.
So what we are doing right now is cooking. Then we cool to 145 degrees and add malted barley. These were logs that were cut down well over 100 years ago. These are our original three stills. It takes that fermented mash out of the wooden fermenter and boil it. And as that hot vapor hits that cold metal, it turns back into liquid. And that liquid is called low wine.
And if you don't know, coming off the still, spirit is colorless. All the color comes from the wood.
Most of the good flavors in the wood, which are brought about by heating the wood, the charring process. So let's see the barrel being filled. Oh, and we're gonna roll some barrels down the rail. This is the barrel run. This barrels come out the distillery and roll on down. Oh, just got a barrel getting stuck. Uh-oh. So that's a 500-pound boo-boo. There he goes. And see, that usually happens when I do the barrel run. That truck is a slop truck. After distillation, out of the beer still, we have that thick concentration of water, grain, and yeast. We give it to local farmers, and it is used as cattle feed. Well, let's go into warehouse. These warehouses were built to be heated. All Woodford warehousing is heat cycled. We will heat, let it cool, heat, let it cool. Those are the cycles. It's expensive. So why do we do it? Why was this invented in 1874? Flavor. All right. This is how we take most of our samples. So the barrels are now sucking in air. They're drawing in outside air. There we go. Cheers, everyone. Oh, this has a wonderful aroma. Grab a seat. The whole purpose of having a personal selection is to create your own unique moment and flavor.
So you actually get to sample 3 barrels.
So we know what flavors will be blending together. These are right out of the barrel. No water has been added. Oh my. Some grape notes, getting a little herbal character. Open it up, swirl that around. A little pine, a little cedar, cherry fruit. And there's that little herbal minty note, butterscotch, maple syrups, caramel, toffee, buttery. This is much smoother.
And then those were all mixed in various combinations to create 3 different batches, A, B, and C.
Batch A, barrels 1 and 2. These 2 barrels have come together nice, sweet and fruity. Batch B, buttery biscuit. There's also an herbal note. You might call that a little bit of campfire smoke. Barrel batch C, citrusy, It's almost like a Woodford Old Fashioned right there.
So we had to write our choices down on a card and keep it secret.
Ready. C.
I really love the C batch.
A.
I gave barrel A 4.5 stars.
A. B.
I tried B, too spicy for me.
C.
I honestly thought I would really like batch C the best.
C. A.
Once I tasted the A again, it was the hit for me.
Really had a tough time deciding between A and C.
A, but C's okay too. A.
Really, really liked batch A.
A.
We made the right decision.
Unless we have a debate on the floor, it sounds like it's
A, C, A, B, and then the rest were C or A. So, you know, it was just me, lone B.
It ended up being A.
And that was what the majority of the group liked.
I think that we did a really good job.
Major thanks to Woodford Reserve and Chris Morris for hosting us today.
A really cool experience to see every step of the process.
It was a lot of fun.
I learned a lot today.
It's just awesome. Loved it.
Hosting the Louisville Film Society was a great treat because I love movies, and to share my side of the story, our side of the story with Bourbon Whiskey. It was really fun.
I think it's an experience that none of us will forget, and we are looking very forward to sharing what we picked out with our membership and the Louisville community at large.
And if you're interested in supporting a great cause, purchase a bottle for yourself.
So earlier on the tour, we kind of thieved one of the barrels, and instantly, macaroni and cheese.
I don't know where the Dan came up with macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese without the cheese. You know, you make the macaroni first before you add the cheese.
Did not pick up any of that.